squat. So if you want to come up to standing, feet comfortable distance apart. I'll get some music going. And we'll start with a few squats. So we'll push those hips back and down. Chest is up. Abs are braced. And just a few nice body weight squats to get everything nice and warm, nice and mobile. We've got 2 to go. Okay, and then we're going to come to our roll down. So feet comfortable distance apart. We'll drop the chin to the chest. Then we'll slowly roll down towards the floor, keeping those arms heavy as you do. A little bit of a bend in the knees. We'll just roll as far towards the floor as we feel we can. Then we'll slowly roll back up to standing. Then we gently repeat, so we'll slowly roll back down towards the floor. Slowly back up again. Here you go. Last one. Then we'll come back into a squat. And this time we're going to take the hands to the floor. We're going to walk ourselves out into a plank position. So we walk out, so the shoulders are over the hands, strong core brace, not letting the hips drop. Then we slowly walk back towards our squats, and then back up to standing. We're just going to repeat that nice and slowly. Keep it nice and controlled. And then on the next one, if you feel ready to, you can press up into, so we can lower to the knees or stay on the toes. And a little press up, and then back. Last 2. And last one. We can make our way back to standing. We don't need our band yet. First round, or first exercise, we've just got some squats for today. No band needed for these ones. But we are going to keep them at a super slow tempo. So what I mean by that is take the feet comfortable distance apart, chest is up, abs raised, shoulders pull back. We're going to push the hips back and down, Going really slowly, slide down into the squat as we feel we can. We're going to hold for a couple of seconds at the bottom, and we're going to slowly come back up to standing. We're only going to go for 10 reps. We're going to keep them nice and slow. And like I said, we're going to add that little bit of a hold in. Are we ready? Round one. So feet come to distance apart, chest up, abs raised, shoulders pull back. We push those hips back and down, nice and slowly, just as far into the squat as you feel you can. And then we'll come back up, nice and slowly. So as we come up, we drive just the feet into the floor, we squeeze the legs. We go again, nice and slowly. Pause at the bottom where we still squeeze the legs, try to keep the chest as lifted as possible, keeping our shoulders drawn back. We need to hip the arms out, shoulder heights. Last two. Last one. And then take a rest. Give those legs a little shake out. So our second round, we're going to change it up slightly. We're still going to keep that nice slow tempo. We're not going to pause at the bottom this time. We're going to pause halfway up on the way up. So again, don't start yet. We've got a bit of recovery. You just watch. We're going to squat down as far as you feel we can. Then we come up to about halfway where we add in a little pause. Then we're going to drive through to the top. So just adding a little pause in a different stage. We'll work the muscles slightly differently, put them under tension in a different way. So are we ready for set two, yeah? Okay, so those feet come to a distance apart again. Let's go, 10 reps. So we push the hips back and down, nice and slowly. Get as far into the squat as we can, and we come back up and we pause about halfway to the top, and then we continue through to the top. And we'll repeat, squatting down, back up to halfway, and to the top. Awesome work, guys. Doing really, really well. The last three. Last one. Then you can rest. Give those legs a little shake out again. We've got one more set of squats to go. And again, I'm going to change it up for the last set. So again, we're going to do 10 reps. We're going to add it in slightly differently. So, on this way, we're going to come down to halfway. We're going to pause at halfway. Then we're going to go down and all the way back up again. So this time on the way down, we're going to stop halfway down in our squat. So wherever your range is, halfway point. Hold for a couple of seconds. Then we'll drop to the bottom. I say drop. We'll lower to the bottom. And then we'll squeeze the legs to come all the way back to the top again. So the rest of that rep stays controlled. So even a little after the pause, we're not just dropping to the floor, we're dropping, I keep saying dropping, we're slowly lowering as far down as we can, and then slowly coming back up again. We want to stay in control the whole time, that's important. But it's our last round of squats. Last round. So again, feet comfortable distance apart, chest is up, abs are braced, shoulders pull back. We're going to go down to halfway, hold, then we lower, and then we come all the way back to the top. And again, we repeat, so we come down to that halfway point, we hold, we lie down, and then come all the way back up. We're just going to repeat that. Remembering that in that little halfway pause. So adding these little pauses in, these little holds in the different positions, we're really building strength all the way through that range of motion. Put your arms around, feeling this love tonight. Coming home, we're coming home now, facing the world as one. Put your arms around. You guys did awesome. Keep going. Coming home now, facing the world as one. Put your arms around, feeling this love tonight. Last two. Last one. And we can rest. We're done with our squats. We can go to the legs, a little shake out, a little bit of recovery time. Then you will need your band next. But enjoy the recovery time first. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're still going to work the legs a little bit, but we've really isolated the quads on that. We've definitely worked the quads harder on that bit. So we're just going to hit the hamstrings and glutes a little bit more. So if we can, we're going to bring the handles together. And we're going to bring them up to chest height. A little bit of a bend in the knees, keeping that strong upper body position. So shoulders pull back, abs embrace. We're going to bow forwards from the hips, pushing them back slightly as we do, bringing chest to about parallel to the floor, and we're going to squeeze through the legs to come back up to standing. We don't want to hyperextend at the top. If it's not comfortable, if you can't get the band that high, we can hold the band lower down and do the same thing, same movement, keeping our back nice and flat, driving the feet through the floor. You want to get it under enough tension that it really feels kind of under tension at this point here. Three sets, 8 reps in each set. A little bit longer recovery time. Just a little bit. Are we ready? We're ready. Okay. So the handles are high, or we like to we can hold them lower. Either way, shoulders are pulled back, abs are braced, little bend in the knees. Then we bow forwards from the hips, pushing them slightly back. Chest comes to about parallel to the floor. Then we drive those feet through the floor, squeezing through the back of the legs and the glutes. Going back to standing. We keep it slow and controlled. Remember, don't hyperextend at the top. Last two. Last one. Then we can rest. So we've got a little bit of recovery time. We've got 2 more rounds. You guys did fantastic work this morning. Okay. Round 2. If we can, we're going to bring those handles up to the chest. Feet comfortable distance apart, so about hip width. Little bend in those knees. Shoulders pull back, abs are braced. Now we hinge forwards from the hips, pushing the hips slightly back as we do. We're not squatting. Chest comes to about parallel. And we drive through the legs to come back to standing. Squeezing the hamstrings, squeezing the glutes. And we repeat. And keeping those shoulders pulled back. And those abs braced hard. We're actually working through a lot of the postural muscles, a lot of muscles through the posterior chain, so all through the back of the body. Two to go. Last one. There we can rest. That's it, we've got one more round to go. A little bit of recovery though. Give the arms a little shake if you need to, give the legs a little shake. You guys are doing awesome. Okay, one more set. Are we ready? Let's go. So again, we bring those handles up to the chest if we can, or if not, we hold them lower. That little bend in the knees, shoulders pull back, abs are braced, we hinge from the hips, pushing them slightly back as we do. Then we drive the feet to the floor, move back to standing.
You got a lot of patience, you get what you deserve, just sitting here waiting. I'll come around when you hold it down, around, feel it coming down, coming down, coming down. And I'll be around when you hold it down, around, feel it coming down.
We got one more rep. One more. And then we can rest. Whew. Legs have worked hard. Then next up, after a little bit of recovery, is we have a rear lateral raise. So what that means, a little bend in the knees, we're going to hinge forwards from the hips, handle in each hand, and we're going to lift the elbows out wide, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then back down. Now if that feels too easy, you can cross the handles over and do the same thing. So we're lifting the elbows back and up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. So we're hitting the back of the shoulder and a bit into the back as well. So there's big muscles in the back. So the deltoids and the lats, we're hitting those muscles. So I said either crossed or uncrossed. We've got a little longer recovery first. So enjoy the recovery. Okay, are we ready? Round one. So a little bend in the knees, we hinge forwards again, chest is lifted out to brace. And we're going to take the elbows up and out, squeezing the shoulder blades back and in. And then we come back down again, hands come down underneath the shoulders. So every time we lift, we bring the shoulder blade back and down, really squeezing into the back of the body. We've got 2 to go. And then we can rest. We've got a second round of those, but only 2. Almost fully recovered before we do this next round. So again, hand in each hand, either crossed or uncrossed, choice is yours. A little bend in the knee, we hinge forward from the hips, keeping that nice flat back. We take those elbows out and up, squeezing the shoulder blades back and down. 2 to go. And then we can rest. We give the arms a little shake. From here, we're going to move down to the floor. We're going to sit on our band. Keep those legs out straight. And we have the feet wide, or you have them a little closer together. It's a little bit harder closer together, so the choice is yours. Remember, we're going to take a hand in each hand. We'll take them both overhead. And then keeping one arm extended, we're going to lower the other one and press. So we're going to alternate which side we press. We're going to keep one extended the whole time. And we don't want to be hunched over. So we want to be sitting nice and tall as we do this. So we draw the shoulders back, lift the chest. Keep a nice strong core brace as well. Don't want to be hunched down. You'll also have to squeeze the legs, whether they're wide or narrow. And we can keep it stable on the floor. Might feel it gets a little tight in the hips between sets, so we're going to have a nice little release between. Are we ready for the first round? We'll take a hand in each hand. And we're going to press them overhead. And then we're going to lower one arm down. We bring the hand as close towards the shoulder as we can. We're going to press back up. We'll do the same on the other side. So we slowly alternate. Like I said, sitting up nice and tall, trying to fully extend the arm as we press it overhead. Trying to keep it fully extended as we bring the other one back down. Two more on each side. And we can gently rest. We can the band down like this if you need to. Release the legs, give them a little shake. Give the arms and shoulders a little shake if they need to too. We're going to do 2 more rounds of that. You guys did fantastic so far. Absolutely awesome work. A little bit longer recovery. Okay, let's grab those handles again. We'll go for round 2. So again, hand in each hand, we'll press them both overhead. Then we slowly lower one arm, bring the handle as close to shoulder height as we can, and we fully extend again. Sitting up tall, squeezing the legs. Last one on each side. And then we can again relax, we can lower the handle down, keep the arms and legs a little shake out if we need to. So we've got one more round of those to come. Are we ready? Last round of those shoulder presses. Down on each hand, bring into the shoulders, get up to, and then we extend the arms overhead. Again, we gently go one towards the shoulder, press it back, and do the same on the other side. Squeezing those legs, sitting up tall. One more time each side. And then we can gently release. Again, give the arms, shoulders, legs a little shake out wherever it feels it needs it. And then we can make our way back up to standing. We're going to stand back on the band. We're going to do spontaneous upright rows. So, hand in each hand, we're going to draw elbow up and out to the side. Handle comes to about the midline of the chest. We'll gently lower it down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. We're going to stand up tall. We want to draw the shoulder blades back. And we don't want to lift the shoulders as we do this. So as I'm lifting the elbow, I'm not trying to lift the shoulder up. I'm trying to keep the shoulders pulled down. So the shoulder doesn't lift up towards my ear. We need 2 sets of this. Are we ready? So we step on the band, hand in each hand. Standing nice and tall. And let's go. So we lift one up, hand up towards the midline of the chest, elbow out to shoulder height, and then slowly back down. Same on the other side. So we try and keep those shoulder blades pulled back and down. So we're not lifting the shoulder up towards the ear. Last one on each side. And then you can rest. Give the arms, the shoulders a little shake if you need to. We've got a second round of those. We've got that little bit of recovery first. Okay, last round of these. So again, we stand tall. Nice strong core engagement. And we're going to gently bring the elbow up. Shoulder height, keep the shoulders pulled back and down. And we'll do the same on the other side. One more to each side. We can rest, give those arms, shoulders a little shake out again. We've got one last little bit of work for today. We're going to hit our biceps. And on these, we're going to do a little bit of a stagger. So a bit like with our squat where we hold a pause, we're going to do the same thing with these. We're going to come up to about halfway, adding in a little bit of a pause. We're going to bring the hand all the way up towards the shoulder, little pause on the way down, and then you're going to pause at the bottom. We're going to go for 12 reps. We'll see how it goes in the first set. Might need to adjust it. But we'll see. So hand in each hand. We stand up tall. Strong core brace. Keep those elbows close. We're going to lift up to halfway. Little pause there. All the way to the top. Back to halfway with another little pause. And then all the way to the bottom. And we'll repeat. Halfway. To the top. So halfway. And down. So we're going to try and keep that nice little pace. That's good. Two reps to go. Last one. And then we can rest. Give the arms a little shake if you need to. We've got one more round of those. One more set. Another 12 reps to come. And then we'll be done for today. A little bit of a stretch afterwards. Okay. Last set. Are we ready? 12 reps. Let's go. So we come up to halfway, all the way to the top, halfway, and then down. So we stay nice and tall. We keep those elbows close to the ribs. We keep that squeeze through the biceps all the way, adding in that pause halfway at the top, and then at the halfway point again. Last one. And then we can rest. We can step off our bands. We are done with it. So just got a little bit of a stretch now. We can take those arms out at shoulder height. Turn the thumbs down so you get a little bit of a stretch of the biceps. We can gently release. From here, we're going to bring the left arm across the body. We're going to bring the right arm underneath it, folding it over, and just easing the arm, the left arm over, so we get this nice stretch to the shoulder. Just putting that left arm slightly across the body. Gently release. We'll do the same thing going the other way. So right arm comes across, left arm goes under and over. Ease it in slightly forward so you get this nice stretch. To the shoulder. Then we can gently release. We'll take the slight bend into one leg. We're going to bring the other ankle up behind us. Taking hold of it, drawing the knees together. Hips tucked under. Trying to find out balance if you need to. Hold your ear, take your arm out. This is my balance goes from time to time. There we go. We want to try and keep the knees close together, hips tucked under, strong core brace. And release. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So slight bend in the standing leg, knees together, hips tucked under, standing tall. And we'll gently release. So we've got one last stretch. We'll take a nice deep breath in as we do. We're going to drop into it with a squat. We'll circle the arms overhead, then as we breathe out at the top, we'll relax the shoulders. And we'll circle those arms back and down. We'll do that one more time. Nice deep breath. As you breathe out, just relax your shoulders and circle the arms back and down. Awesome work, guys.